Peugeot's new 5008 is an MPV based on the 308 series. It was designed especially for families with 2 or more children, all of whom will have a comfortable and enjoyable ride. The fold-away seats means it's a real all-rounder, and despite the attention paid to its practical attributes, this car is also a genuine joy to drive. Peugeot's Bernhard Voss says the 5008 is a real family car with up to 7 seats. It's ideal for children because it offers a lot of variety, and it's ideal for mom and dad because it offers the comfort of a regular sedan. The front of the 5008 is not that typical of Peugeot. It has a small radiator grille but eye-catching headlamps. There's a lot of glass in the design, including the panoramic roof. There's a total of 5.8 square meters of glass. The 5008 has a high roofline, with good reason too. There's room at the back for the optional 3rd row of seats. Bernhard Voss assures us that it's easy to access. Just open it up and there's a seat for an adult up to 1,80 meters tall. The 2nd row is easy to adjust as well. Pull the lever, fold up the seat, and then push it forward to allow access to the back. We try it out. It's a piece of cake. And there's enough legroom for an adult. Peugeot has paid a lot of attention to safety in the 3rd row. It's equipped throughout with 3-point safety belts and curtain airbags that extend to the tailgate. €600 will buy you an optional video package with 2 ports for DVD players or game consoles. And there's full access for the passengers in the 3rd row. But the 5008 is not just a family runabout. It's also great for carrying cargo. The luggage space can be enlarged to 1,754 liters. The Platinum Edition includes a fold-away front passenger seat, allowing objects up to 2.76 meters to be carried. The Peugeot comes with a choice between 2 gasoline and 2 diesel engines. We test drive the stronger gasoline engine with 156 horsepower. It makes the dash to 100 kilometers an hour in 9.7 seconds, with a top speed of 195 kilometers an hour. The hood seems very short, but it covers an impressive sight. The 1.6-liter 4-cylinder engine has a nominal consumption of 7.3 liters. All motors meet the Euro 5 emission standards. The People Carrier has a sporty feel to it. The large windows translate into great visibility. A head-up display provides the driver with important information. The display also relays the distance to the vehicle currently in front. Peugeot's Bernhard Voss says the 5008 is available around the world, but the model is most in demand in Central Europe. MPVs, especially those with 7 seats, are very popular in the region, so he expects 90% of the orders to be from the 7-seat version. The 2 extra seats have to be ordered specially and cost an additional €700. All models include the 3 individual seats in the 2nd row. In Germany, the Peugeot 5008 starts at €21,500. It's a strong contender against competition like the VW Touran, the Ford C-Max, or the Opel Zafira. The Renault Fluence is a new compact sedan based on the Megane. The front features a distinctive concave hood. The coupe-like roof drop-off gives it a sporty touch. The Fluence is produced in Turkey, where it will also celebrate its commercial launch. The Fluence will go on sale in Western Europe in the spring of 2010. Fiat has revamped its Sedici SUV. Major styling upgrades are the front bumpers, the radiator grille, and fog lamps. Completely new, however, is the 2-liter diesel engine option, which likewise meets the Euro 5 emission standard. The makers say the new engine consumes just 4.9 liters of fuel over 100 kilometers. Prices for the Sedici in Germany start at €15,500. Classic cars and a breathtaking backdrop. Fans comment. The North Loop is an unbelievable race course. It takes you back 20-30 years. Just breathtaking. The Eiffel, blue sky, sunshine. A great track from a driver's point of view. A great event, I love it. It's always the right atmosphere. They're talking about the 2009 Eifelrennen, or Eiffel races. The famous North Loop with the Nürburgring racetrack opened up for classic race cars, stock touring sedans, sports cars from the 1970s and 80s, to cars that are 70 or 80 years old. Even competitive races featuring historic Formula One cars, and of course, the revived Eifelrennen itself. Walter Kaffitz from the company that runs the track says the program brings together past and present, and when one looks at the new race course, the future. Peter Geishecker is with the German Automobile Club, ADAC, which organizes the Eifelrennen. He says his team worked 3 years to make the event something special. That includes bringing in the Mercedes race cars known as Silver Arrows. Geishecker says Mercedes was very supportive of the effort. He also mentions other historic German racing series, like the DTM and DRM, which are part of the program. He says the goal was to do something completely different, and they intend to expand that in the coming years. The heart of the event beats at the historic 1927 Drivers' Camp. This is where visitors can admire more than 100 pre-war cars, hear Dixieland music, and browse among the fashions and accessories from motoring's past. Even celebrities find the mix irresistible. Horst Lichter, a popular German chef, says he's fascinated by the old technology, the know-how, the passion, and the people. He says it's like with food, the perfect menu. Legends of car racing have also come here to celebrate the 75th anniversary of the Mercedes Silver Arrow race cars. They were driven by, among others, German drivers like Hans Hermann and Jochen Mass. Hans Hermann says it brings back great memories. He drove this Formula One Silver Arrow with a 2.5-liter engine in his second Formula One race at the Nürburgring. Karl Kling and Juan Manuel Fangio were also there. Hermann says driving the course always brings back fond memories. In 1934, on the eve of the race, engineers realized the W25 race car was 1 kilogram too heavy. During the night, they scraped the white paint off the car to bring the weight down. The car then won the race and gave birth to the Silver Arrow look. Former racer Jochen Mass says it's amazing that a company like Mercedes has an entire department devoted just to keeping historic cars in good shape, and that it's still possible to drive the cars. The sporting highlight of the event is the main race over 300 kilometers, revived this year after a long hiatus. It's officially called the Eifelrennen. Various touring race cars and grand touring cars fight their way around the course to win trophies in their classes. The top finisher's name is entered into the traditional list of Eifelrennen victors. It's an honor that Daniel Schrei, driving a Porsche 911 RSR, worked hard to earn. He says that although they were driving old cars, they really drove them to the limit and drove a real race, just like the crack drivers did years ago. He says they were really racing, not just driving along one after the other, fighting for position, racing hard but fair. His victory puts Schrei's name on a list that includes those of legends like Bernd Rosemeyer and Rudolf Caracciola, all winners of a race first held in 1922. And And we compare 4 station wagons, the Toyota Avensis, the VW Passat, the Mazda 6, and Ford Mondeo.